to MARIMAR'S Spanish Table.
And today we have a very special guest.
We are so excited to have, who do we have with us?
Michael Forpa of Big Bottom Market in Gurneville, who we love. We love it.
Thank you so
it is
much.
a Bay Area favorite. People come from all over to try Michael's famous biscuits.
We're going to have biscuits today. Do you believe that? It's
I know.
fantastic.
What fun.
Oh, boy,
And
oh boy.
also some
Honey butter.
honey butter, right?
Yeah.
Yum. Okay.
Yum, yum. Well, I'll let you guys get to it. We have a fun evening ahead.
Yay.
All right.
All right.
And okay, and I'm going to have two side dishes
Yeah.
for our turkey. So it's going to be, they're very Catalan.
Yeah.
And
What makes them very Catalan?
what makes them very Catalan is, okay, it's going to be the spinach with pine nuts and raisins, which is called spinach Catalan style.
Yeah.
Because anything that has pine nuts and raisins or prunes is Catalan style.
That sounds delightful.
Yeah, it is. It is really simple and very, very tasty.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have potatoes with onions and rosemary. And that sounds simple, but it's really it's a cake. So you kind of make layers.
Is it like what is they call that? Spanish torta, the potatoes that are layered, like sliced like a cake. What is that? The Spanish torch.
I don't know. Oh, okay.
We'll
Next
figure it
time,
out.
ask me that
Okay.
before the program. Now inquiring too. Okay. So what do we do? Shall we start with this? This takes a while.
Yeah,
It has to go
let's do
inside.
that.
So essentially, what you do here is that you have potatoes that you slice and you put them in water so that they will stay fresh and lovely. And then we're gonna put them here.
Do you use a mandolin?
No, I use the food processor.
Ah.
And we're going to put them all here and rinse them a little bit. I mean, rinse them. Dry them, yes. And so that's how we do it. You want to help me?
Yeah.
Because you have bigger hands than I do. And
There we go.
yeah, there we go.
More.
All right.
All right.
And this
Look at
goes
this.
away. And so we just dry them a little bit. And then we're going to start with this lovely pan, and we're just gonna put
Like
layers.
layers them.
Yes, exactly.
Almost like lasagna.
No, this is Espanol. Please. Okay, so while I do that, you want to get started with your
Yeah,
biscuits?
let's talk a little bit about.
Okay.
So,
Why are these special?
what's that?
Why are these special?
Well, these are special because they're a wet biscuit.
Aha.
Yeah, and a wet biscuit is a lot more moist inside. You almost think that the dough should be denser, but it's not. But you can find the recipe for the actual biscuit in the cookbook, and also for the honey butter in the cookbook, and a bunch of other butters. And oh, did I tell you
And what?
that we're having a special at the e-commerce shop for Big Bottom Market? If you enter the code MARIMAR, you'll get a discount.
You have to know how to spell
10%
my
off.
name, though.
Yeah, MARIMAR.
You got it. All
I won the
right.
spelling bee in grade school. What do you say?
And can you make any variations on this biscuit?
Yeah, so with this biscuit mix, which is great because we actually created a mix that has just add water. So it's the mix, which is very simple. So all you do is open up your mix like so. Boom. Into here like that. You add a cup of water.
So who is watching?
And then
Let
mix
us
it
know.
around. Look how easy that is. And then once you've made this mix like this, you can add, I usually like to add things to it. If I want sweet or savory biscuits, you could add raisins, you could add pine nuts. But I usually, if I'm going to add something to it, I just add about a 1/4 cup. Okay?
Okay. Sounds reasonable.
Yeah. And then, this is very simple. So, you need a bowl of flour. You need an 8x8 pan. You can get these at the grocery store.
Oh yeah,
They
this
come
is
in
very
sets of
easy
3.
to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, you want to spray it with cooking spray.
Okay. Or butter. Could I put butter?
Oh, yeah.
If I don't have
Yeah.
any spray.
You can
Or
use
olive oil.
olive oil
butter.
or butter works too, but you can take the sleeve from this and just wipe it down.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna mix that really well. So you have to nest the biscuits. That's why the biscuits that you end up getting are square, because we nest them in the pan. And so let me show you how to do that. You take a little bit of mix into a ice cream scoop, okay? Put that into flour.
Oh, really?
Yep. And then just do that. And into the pan it goes, like that.
Huh.
And you
Seems
just keep,
crazy,
yeah,
huh?
you keep doing that. I'll keep doing that. Do you want to tell us more about what you're
Yes,
doing?
yes. I'm just doing this. I'm putting a layer of potatoes, a layer of onions, and a layer of rosemary. And do we have any wine today?
I think so.
By the way,
Yeah. What are we starting with? Are we starting with your delicious sparkling
Christina, are
wine?
you providing the wines or what? Or are you just gonna watch there?
Here, why don't I pour some of this
Oh,
sparkling
that's it. Yes, the black.
Will you tell us all about it?
Yes, absolutely.
Here you go, my love.
Okay. So this is our Blanc de Noir 2017, which was disgorged about a year and a half, and it's really been getting better and better after disgorging it. So cheers to the holidays.
Thank you.
Mhm.
That is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Now,
Perfect.
what vineyard does this come from?
This comes from the Sonoma Coast vineyard called Doña Margarita. Oops, I forgot.
That's your mother, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. That is the Sonoma Coast that I named after my mother because she was such a great supporter of this project. And so, yeah, she died in 2004, so she didn't get to taste the wine because the first vintage we made was in 2004. But she lived to know that it hurt her name.
That's delightful.
Yes. So I'm going to put more potatoes and more onion, and then end up with the Sam Y. Yes, he says hi, and Ron and Mark, who came to our vertical lunch with David Clardy. Yes, that's hi guys. It's so much fun to have you. You know that somebody's watching. That's really way more fun than just cooking by ourselves.
Okay, I've finished nesting my biscuits. I'm going to show you what this looks like, Marimar, so that everyone can see. But they end up looking like that. Let me show you that. Right, like that.
They look good.
See that?
They smell really good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay, I'm going to pop these in the oven.
And I need something from Whoops. We left everybody without anything.
Hands
Can
washed.
I have, Tina, can I have some half and half from the fridge?
Okay, I'm back. Hands washed.
All
Let's get
right.
this stuff moved.
Oh yeah, wash your hands always, all the
Always.
time. You know
Always,
that.
always.
And we're not wearing a mask because of the show, but otherwise we would definitely be wearing a mask. Okay, I'm almost
Okay.
down here, and this is gonna be in the oven, which is now at 350, and it's gonna take less time than you think to make it.
How long does it take?
Actually, but we have a magic system here. It normally takes about an hour and a half.
Why is the system magic?
Because you'll see, you have to wait.
Oh, I can't wait to see.
Okay, now I spread here the onions, lovely, like that.
Oh, I think I have the same magic system for my biscuits if I remember correctly.
Okay, so here goes the rest of the onion, more or less, and then goes the rest of the rosemary on top.
Is this from your garden?
Oh, of course, look at how beautiful it is.
It smells just
Potatoes are not
too.
from my garden,
No.
but that's what they look like. Oopsie.
That looks great.
Yep. And then we'll decorate with that rosemary.
Do you want me to put that in the
Oh, we'll do it later.
in the oven?
Yes. No, wait. First,
Oh.
and then you use some half and half, and you
This
put
is
it
the
all
piece de
up.
resistance,
Oh,
the heavy
God.
cream.
It's half and half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We'll let it get really nice and hard. Okay. Oh, there we go. And this
Here,
goes in the
this.
oven. And
Yes.
can we show how it looks?
Oh, yeah. It's beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. Just like you.
Okay. That never hurts.
Okay.
Compliments never hurt, do they?
So why don't I make some of that honey butter? How do you
Yes,
feel about
let's
that?
do that.
It's so easy to make. So I really like to let my butter sit out so it gets very, very soft because then it's
Okay.
really simple. But you can do this in a mixer if you want. Just put the paddle on the mixer
Okay.
Now this recipe is half the recipe from the cookbook. So
Okay.
in the cookbook, you use 2 sticks of butter and about a 1/4 cup of honey. This is 1 stick of butter, and I'd say like about 2 tablespoons of
And
honey.
that's your beautiful butter from Big Bottom Market, right?
No, this isn't our butter from Big Bottom Market. It's our honey from Big Bottom Market.
I mean, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
You knew that.
And this is local honey. So this honey is
All right.
from Windsor.
Okay.
Okay. And
Good for allergies.
yeah,
All right.
great for allergies.
Okay.
And normally I would use unsalted butter, but this butter is this salted?
No,
Yes.
unsalted.
Unsalted.
Oh, it's unsalted. So I want a little bit of salt.
Okay, so I
Um,
can give you that right away.
We weren't prepared. But that happens. There we go.
There you
Perfect. So just a little bit, like a half a teaspoon of salt is fine, just to bring out the flavor. And then you want to just whisk it around. Around and around and around and around it goes.
Just like that, huh?
Yeah, and look. Voila.
That's what it looks
Honey
like.
butter is ready. Do you want to taste it?
Just like that?
Yeah, just like
Okay.
that.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
it's vicious.
Oh, it's
Mm.
delicious.
Mm.
And it's so
Mm.
easy to make.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So easy to make.
I bet you it goes well with this bucket one.
Well, let's taste. Let's see.
Everything goes well with sparkling wine, right? Okay.
Speaking of wine, what's next?
What did Christina say that we had next? Let's see. The
Oh, it's the La Masía Chardonnay.
All right.
Awesome.
Okay.
I'll open this up. You can tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, and we're gonna drink some of that too, right?
That sounds.
Shall I get started with the spinach?
Yeah.
Because spinach is a great veggie and it's so healthy. And this is if you have like this much spinach and you cook it, it's gonna be really tiny. So I'll show you what it looks like. We put this here with just a little sprinkle of water in this pot, and this is just to show you. Okay, this is just I left a little bit uncooked. I'm gonna put a little sprinkle of water. Let's see. And then you end up with a kind of a liquid that is very healthy. It has all the vitamins of the
Mark, can I have your glass?
Of course, for some wine, anytime.
What do you do with that liquid?
You can add it to your vegetable broth if you like so much. We saved it. So this is 2018 vintage,
Yes.
and this is the first wine that we made ever in 1989. It's really made
This
the
is from
same
the
way.
Don Miguel Vineyard,
Don Miguel Vineyard,
which is
yeah.
right there.
Yeah, right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
in the dark. And it's just a barrel fermented Chardonnay. It has about 1/3 new oak, so not too much, not too little. The oak always is not masking the fruit, but elevating it, sort of like a beautiful frame for a painting,
There
right?
we go. That's
And,
perfect.
Mhm.
It's delicious.
Yes, yes. The 18 is really a great vintage. And that would go really well with your turkey.
Yeah.
Well, all three of them. Oh, and then we have a Pinot Noir.
Oh,
That's right, with the Cavalls.
let's talk about the
Let me-
Mascavalls. Oh, it's my favorite, actually. You know it's my favorite Pinot.
Did I know that?
That's why we picked it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you, Christina.
that's right.
And tell us what Mascavalls means, because my
That's
friend
right.
Jeremy, who's here helping us with the filming, was asking me, does that mean horse farm?
Okay, Christina, come in.
Christina, what does Mascavalls mean?
I thought I was supposed to be off
Oh,
screen.
you're not.
Let's see. Mascavalls means horse ranch in Catalan.
Okay.
So that's because that's where we have or used to have our horses. And I grew up horseback riding. And it's beautiful. The vineyard is right up on top and the stable down below. Really, really stunning. What a place to ride horses.
Yeah, that doesn't sound
Okay,
bad.
let me show you what's happened to the spinach. Very simple. It's cooked. Once they are wilted, they're cooked. And then what you do, you put them on you rinse them, or strain them rather.
I'm gonna grab this.
Okay. I'm about to strain it. See how much there seem to be and there's nothing now? Oopsie, I guess I need 2 hands for that.
Need some help?
Yeah, probably not. Okay, oopsie. So there we go. I just train it and go, push, push, push.
You
push,
could also
push.
use cheesecloth, couldn't you? Squeeze it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why not? Yeah. But in Spain we do it this way, so I'm doing it the Spanish way,
Of
the
course.
old-fashioned stuff. Okay,
Always.
so then you see, then you get this lovely little juice that goes to your veggie broth. And then you put it in a
What is
bowl.
this?
Spinach.
No, this.
Oh, this is a bowl. You know, I bought it in Alaska.
I love it.
And I know. So you just go like that, and then you use a lovely skillet, and you want first to put in the pine nuts and raisins, but actually we need some
Salt and pepper.
Yes,
About
hello.
half a teaspoon. or less?
It's in the recipe.
Oh, okay.
It's all in writing. It is for
A quarter.
small batches and for spinach, you use a quarter teaspoon salt and a quarter teaspoon pepper.
So not too much.
No, but then you taste like I know that I probably will add a little more because I like pepper, but not salt. So there you go. So then we'll put the
And the link to the recipe
Aha.
and to the 3 recipes and the wines are all in the content of the post. So you can find these 3 recipes and cook along with us.
Awesome.
And the 3 wines, along with the biscuit mix and the butter and the honey, the biscuit mix and the honey, are all on our website also. So you can get them all together and gift them, use them for holiday gifting and all sorts of fun things. And also, does anyone have any questions? Any questions for Mom or for Michael? Just chime in and I'll pass them on.
Great.
All right, so now we are sauteing the pine nuts until the pine nuts are gold, and the raisins are going to get plumped up.
They look delicious.
So let's see. Here you come. So how are your biscuits doing?
Well, let me go check and see.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, they're done.
Oh no!
Look, they're ready.
Well, let's see how my rosemary and potato and
Here, I'll
onion
check on
is
that.
doing.
Oh wow, they're done.
Done? Aha. Oh,
The pan shrunk.
That's right. So, hey, Christina, hand me that code. We want to talk about this. So, starting in 2018,
Yeah.
we're using.
Doesn't that look delicious?
So, we're using these corks that are called Diam Origine. And 30. So, that means they're from the house Diam Origine, means that they are 100% natural. More natural than a real cork, because the cork, you know, has some fissures, and therefore it's not all natural. Whereas these are pulverized Spanish cork
Yeah.
bark, and then bound together with beeswax, and so it's 100% natural. And the beauty of that, the non-beauty is that they're really expensive, but we believe that it's worth it not to have any corked wine. So starting in 2018, we're never going to have a bottle of our wine that's corked.
That's amazing.
Right?
That's really interesting.
And 30 means that it's guaranteed to age perfectly for at least 30 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Can't talk and cook at the same time.
It looks
Just not a
amazing.
Spaniard. Yeah.
But look at how much those
See?
raisins have plumped up.
See how they plump up? They look great. And now I'm going to add, ooh, that's a little too much heat, huh?
You want to add the spinach in?
Yes, thank
Sure.
you.
I'll do that for you.
There we go.
Sizzle, sizzle.
Sizzle garment. And got it done.
Wow.
Yes. See what they look like. Spinach with pine nuts and raisins. Ready to go.
Wonderful.
Nice and
We'll
easy.
set this one right here. I don't know that you can see it, but
Okay. Are we ready for dinner?
I think we should taste some of this stuff, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. But let's talk. Can we talk about the
Yes, Mas Cavalls.
Cavalls.
And this is a wine that at first, we started this project here as a kind of a Burgundian style property with one Chardonnay, one Pinot Noir, one Vineyard.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually in 2000, I got the second property named after my mother.
Yeah.
First one is named after my father. And then people were confused with the two Pinot Noirs and the two properties, so I decided to give it a name. So the wine from the Don Miguel vineyard is called La Masía, which means farmhouse in Catalan, in Catalonia. And this one is called, as Christina explained, horse ranch.
Yeah.
So, and this one is different from the La Masía.
It's my favorite. Of all of your Pinots, this is my absolute favorite one.
It's probably the most Burgundian with that deep.
When you say
flavors.
Burgundian, why don't you
I
explain
would say,
that?
yeah, it has that.
Because you hear people say that a lot in the world of wine.
Yeah. Well, compared to the La Masía is more kind of that bright, lively fruit, classic Russian River Valley.
Yes.
This one is more like a forest floor,
Rich
more like bacon.
and deep,
Yeah, more deep, exactly. And not so. I mean, the La Masía is a glass that puts a smile on you. A wine that puts a smile on your face. You have a glass, you want to have another one. This one, so when I'm just working and I need a glass of wine because I deserve it, I will open the La Masía. But when I am having dinner,
With something special.
afterwards, I will definitely open this one. Yeah.
Well, it is one of the most amazing wines that you make.
And what I like about Pinot Noir is that also it welcomes a little bit cool. I mean, you don't want a warm Pinot Noir. You don't want it very cold, but I like it that it's not very warm. So
you're gonna have to take people down to your cellar one day and do a tasting from your cellar. Have you done that?
That
yet?
would be fun. No, we've never
It's
done
so
that.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to see it.
Yeah, the cellar that was once a hole under the cows with tarantulas that I found, and I thought we could make a cellar here. So yeah, there it is. Okay.
Do you want to taste some biscuits?
Yes.
Let me put some honey butter on here for you.
Here's a glass for you.
Okay.
And a fork and knife.
Let me give you a little bit of biscuit and honey butter.
I love that. And okay.
Okay.
I'm going to cut some of this. I have my.
I'll grab some of the spinach.
Here. Yes.
How about that? I'll do that.
Oh, we could have some of this. That's just. And then here I'm gonna cut a piece. Ooh, it's nice and warm. From here. There we go. All right.
So I just got a question, David. Salted or unsalted butter for the biscuits? So, you for the honey butter, you can use salted or unsalted. You just need to make sure that you add a little salt if you're using unsalted. But the biscuits it's a just add water mix. So and we don't use butter in our biscuits. We only use buttermilk and shortening. So our biscuits do not have any butter in them at all until you put butter on them, and they're incredible.
Okay, so now I'm gonna have some of.
I'm gonna taste some of this potato.
I'm gonna taste some of this too.
Oh, and I bet the potatoes go so well with the La Masía Chardonnay.
Yes.
It's so rich and delicious. Also tasty.
All right. Let's see how oh, the biscuit is so good. So when do you serve the biscuit? On the side, right?
Yeah. It's a great alternative to bread. And they're so delicious and fluffy and yummy and
great.
The spinach is so good.
And the combination here. All right.
All right. I wonder if anyone has any other questions. Are there more questions? No?
We come out pretty question free because this is also easy to make.
Easy to make.
So
and great
so
side
tasty.
dishes for the holidays. Are you
Okay.
gonna have a lovely holiday?
Absolutely. Yes. And about you too?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, even lovelier now.
And Christina, come, I'll share some of my wine with you.
Oh boy, oh boy. Well, I have been really enjoying watching you guys, and I cannot wait to dig in. Just like Bonnie, who's ready for anything that
Falls on the ground.
And you can find all these recipes in this post on the side, and the link to our 3 wines, as well as the biscuit mix and the honey.
And the Marmar.
And
if you go to
yes,
bigbottlemarket.com and
yes.
click on shop and buy, until next Sunday, use the code
Marimar.
MARIMAR.
There we
And you'll
go.
get 10% off your order.
Oh, that
Right.
sounds brilliant.
Cheers,
Cheers,
everybody.
Cheers! And next time we'll be coming to you in 2021. We've picked out for January. We won't do it on January 1st
No.
because we think that'll be a little rough. So maybe January 8th.
Yeah.
That is the plan. We'll do the second Friday just as an exception. And what is the dish? Pollo sanfaina.
Oh, that's right. Chicken with a sanfaina. Oh, that has a great history too.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
easy to make and really
And very
super
healthy with veggies. So when the new year comes and you've all got your New Year's resolutions. And until then, check out our holiday gifting. We've got all sorts of fun bundles with our wines and with typical Spanish holiday sweets like turrón and catañas. Go on our website and go to the holiday gifting.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Cheers.
And
Thank you for
hospitals.
having me.
So good to
Of
have you.
course. Oh,
Have a
that's
good
right.
weekend and happy holidays.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.